Hola amigos, welcome back to the channel. So this video is actually the continuation of the last week's video, which was the assistant anglais Q&A video third. This is the fourth part because you had so many questions and I still have a lot of questions which I could not answer in the last video. If you haven't checked that video out, link is right here. You can go watch it and then come back to this video. But for those who have already watched that one, we can continue with this one. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so after all those 14-15 questions that I could cover in that video, the next question is, when can you travel? Were there only weekends or were there longer periods? You guys have no idea how many paid leaves you are gonna get, and you can do so much in that free time. You can travel, you can just go out, you can explore, you can bond, you can just chill together and just, you know, anything. So if I'm not wrong, after every 6 to 7 weeks of work you get 2 weeks off, and it depends from academy to academy, zone to zone, and academies ke alawa there is a concept of zone A, B and C. The south part is mostly in zone B, if I'm not wrong. South part is mostly in zone B, which is of blue color, and in some time you will be getting a calendar also, जिसमें पूरा का पूरा marked होगा कि इस zone की कब से लेके कब तक छुट्टियां हैं, इस zone की कब से लेके कब तक हैं. So you can manage your trips according to that, and yeah, that will be amazing. So the next few questions are revolving around the visa part, which the detailed video of which I'll do later, like in some time. So the question is, what type of visa you applied for? So we, the assistant d'anglais, assistant de la langue, we have to apply for this particular category of visa, that is travailleur temporaire, which is the temporary work. So you will get an option once you start filling your Schengen visa, and I would suggest that meanwhile, because I think you have so much free time, because abhi mere ko nahi lagta kahin se mails aa rahe honge, so you have ample time. So what I would suggest is go and try and fill the Schengen form just to get an idea ki kya kya questions hai aur kahan pe you are, you know, getting stuck, so that you can ask me or anybody. So yeah, I'll suggest you do a demo filling of the Schengen visa form. Okay, so the next few questions are revolving around part-time jobs. So I'll just read out the first one. I got my acceptance for assistant d'anglais in Nantes just a few days back, but I was wondering if I can work part-time while working as an assistant. Next one was, I don't know, I think I just combined them already. So many of you had this question that if you can, you know, work part-time along with this job of assistant d'anglais in your respective établissement. Yes, you can. Yes, you can if you can find it. And I never shared this till now on my channel, that even I tried for part-time jobs, but I failed miserably because I used the same method that I used here, and I got so many French tuitions. And I used the same method. I printed out a pamphlet, but थोड़ा सा चेंज कर दिया था इंग्लिश ट्यूशन के हिसाब से, एंड आई फेल्ड मिजरेबली. और मैंने जहाँ जहाँ लगाया था मुझे कॉल्स आ गई थी दैट ये पैम्फलेट रिमूव कर लो, अदरवाइज देयर विल बी कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज. तो इट वॉज नॉट अ सक्सेस फॉर मी, बट ऑब्वियसली देयर आर मोर अदर वेज. दैट वॉज अ बिग फेल. सो बट यू कैन ट्राई इट. You can, you know, there are so many options on Facebook as well. And I remember while in like the last few weeks I got a part-time job kind of a job from Facebook, so you can do that. और अगर मिल जाए तो ठीक है. It's all up to you how you can manage your assistant the long वाली job and your part-time job, because whatever you do as your part-time should not affect your main job, which is the assistant d'anglais or assistant de la langue job. That should not be affected in any aspect. So just be wary of that, and yeah, you can do it. और वैसे भी आते हुए 4 पैसे किसको नहीं अच्छे लगते. सो गो ahead, I would say, just, you know, थोड़े से हाथ पैर मारो, you might get a job like a part-time job. So do that. Okay, so next question is, when exactly do you have to apply? I will graduate in 2022. All these questions that I'm going to read, like the next question is, I am in my second year, so when can I apply for the program? Next question is, I am in my second year right now, can I go for this program straight after completing my graduation? So these 3 questions were revolving around when you should apply, and I would say these are still the basics of this program, which I have already covered, and you can go check this video out. It is in the playlist of assistant d'anglais, so you'll have to just scroll down a little bit. Is it a requirement that I have to get a letter of recommendation? Yes, because as far as I remember, जो assistant d'anglais का form था, it has a separate part which says it has to be filled by your professor or the person who's recommending you to this program. So you have to get it. It's like one of the requirements. So it's not like it is a requirement. So you have to get it. I don't have a question related to this, but can you make a video on how we can clear DELF exams? I actually got plenty of questions about DELF B1, DELF B2, even A1 and A2. So I'll make separate videos for the DELF preparation in some time, like soon. बहुत सारी वीडियो मैं प्रॉमिस करे जा रही हूँ, बट जितनी प्रॉमिस कर रही हूँ सारी बनेंगी, उससे ज़्यादा ही बनेंगी. सो सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल इफ यू हैवंट ऑलरेडी. मतलब क्या कर रहे हो, वीडियो देख रहे हो सब्सक्राइब नहीं कर रहे हो, तो सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट वन इज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज सपोज टू बी टॉट बाय द असिस्टेंट्स फॉर द प्रोग्राम. Actually, there is no fixed criteria per se that this is what assistants have to teach. I would say थोड़ा सा अपने mind में, you know, you should be prepared what you want to teach your students and how you want to teach it. And if you get some topics, well and good. So I'll tell you how it works. So I was connected with 6 colleagues of my lycée, and they were giving me few part of their class. Like अगर 20 students हैं, they'll give me half of them, and sometimes they'll give me some material to go by and, you know, just discuss that and teach that. And sometimes they'll just give me one topic and give me no material, and I'll be on my own. और कभी कभी तो प्रिपरेशन का भी टाइम नहीं मिलता था कि अच्छा 2 दिन पहले या 1 हफ्ते पहले तुम्हें कुछ मेल आ रहा है कि अच्छा ये पढ़ाना है, which some colleagues used to do, but some of them were like very spontaneous. और मैंने भी मतलब after a while I also got a hang of it कि हाँ ठीक है, क्या पढ़ाना है बता दो. तो वो स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा डॉन्टिंग लगता है, यार कुछ प्रिपेयर नहीं किया और मेरे सामने 20 बच्चे बैठे हैं, मैं क्या पढ़ाऊँ इनको. तो थोड़ा सा वो लगता है, इसलिए आई वुड से प्रिपेयर अ फ्यू टॉपिक्स इन योर हेड दैट अगर थोड़ा सा समझ ना आए कि क्या पढ़ाना है, यू हैव लाइक योर बैकअप. बिकॉज आई रिमेंबर इन द स्टार्टिंग यू विल गेट ब्लैंक फेसेस. आई मीन you can get extreme reactions. Some students will look at you with blank eyes कि अच्छा क्या बोले क्या करे. And some students will be so excited and just, you know, bombard you with so many curiosity, and even that is very sweet. But अगर वो silent वाला part मिलता है, so I would say have some few topics prepared so that you can break the ice. और फिर वो बच्चे जो silent वाला group होता है वो भी धीरे धीरे बोलना शुरू करें. I just realized all this time मेरी इस side of the almirah was open, so doesn't matter, it's a mess. Next question is, what really is the selection criteria, then B1 and IELTS? Is there a PI, which is personal interview, and do you have to teach the school curriculum or speaking skills? Apart from B1, you have to have your IELTS, you have to have your graduation, and there is no PI, there is no personal interview. And as I said, there are some colleagues who will give you a particular, you know, assignment or topics that you have to do this with the students today. Actually, you know, I got a lot of flexibility. Like most of the teachers would leave it on me कि जो पढ़ाने का मन है पढ़ा लो in your way, and sometimes they'll give me some topics और वो मैं अपने तरीके से पढ़ा लेती थी. And I find videos a very good way of teaching because it has the visuals and audio which impact your brain in a very different way, and you can retain more information that way. So I used to use a lot of videos and, you know, my own experiences and start just talking. And ऐसा भी नहीं कि सिर्फ you are the one who's speaking. You have to, you know, give them some open questions so that their mind start working and wo bole. That is your whole motive, to get them to talk. Okay, so next one is, can you give some tips and ideas about how to make lesson plans? It's very subjective, you know. It depends कि what you want to teach. Like अगर प्रीमियर है तो I would say थोड़ी सी बच्चों के साथ एक्टिविटीज कैसे करी जाए, इंक्लूडिंग इंग्लिश इन इट. And अगर सेकेंडरी है तो, you know, just think of the topics that adolescents or adults, as they say, they will be interested in that, or how to, you know, go about it. So what I'll give you one example. What I did in like few of my classes was, okay, so I'll give you one example what I have taught in few of my classes depending upon the level of the students. So my dad used to tell me stories about Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji when I was very small. So वो सारी stories ना, they are like very strongly graved in my head. So one day I was just, you know, roaming around the staff room just to, you know, get some ideas कि आज क्या पढ़ाया जाए class में. So suddenly मेरे दिमाग में वो स्टोरी आई जो पापा ने मुझे सुनाई थी, दैट वाज गुरु नानक देव जी एंड बाला। तो अगर कोई पंजाबी बैकग्राउंड से है, आई थिंक यू विल नो, इफ नॉट यू कैन गूगल इट। तो मैंने वो गूगल पे ढूंढी दैट होल स्टोरी एंड आई गॉट अ प्रिंट ऑफ इट एंड आई मेड अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दैट स्टोरी। सो दिस इज हाउ यू नो, थोड़ा बहुत टाइम यू हैव टू इन्वेस्ट प्रिपेयरिंग सम लेसन्स, ज़्यादा भी नहीं लगता। इफ यू आर स्मार्ट एंड यू नो spontaneous, you can figure it out, but starting में I would say just don't pressurize yourself that much. It is all manageable. ऐसा भी नहीं है कि खड़े खड़े you will be like stunned और तुम्हें समझ नहीं आएगा क्या कराना है. You will be able to do it. You have done your DELF B1 और DELF B1 में कैसे कैसे questions आते हैं oral में, we all know. You have done that. You have done your IELTS. So be confident that you can take this and you will be able to do this. So don't worry about that. And how to prepare, you know, depth में lesson plans वगैरह, I'll do a separate video about it. If you want to, if you want me to do that, बता देना in the comment section because I have promised so many videos और जिस पे confirmation आएगा I'll only make those. Otherwise बहुत सारी videos हो जाएंगी और मेरे को बाकी content बनाने का time नहीं मिलेगा. So let me know what exactly you want me to make the videos about in details in the comment section below. So there is just one more question that I really want to do, but I'll do it in the future videos. The question is, I am one of the selected assistants. I wanted to know what all documents do I need to prepare, which is very legit question and I will, you know, make a different video about it because मेरे को exactly अभी नहीं याद थी क्या क्या चीज़ें चाहिए थी. I'll go through my own file of documents and then I'll share it because I don't want to miss out on anything. तो I'll do my best to grab that knowledge first. थोड़ा सा कुरेतूंगी कि एक साल पहले मैंने क्या किया था. So then only I'll share that with you. And the next one is, would you recommend, now the questions are a bit on the lighter note. So the next one is, would you recommend us to take trekking backpacks? About luggage and backpacks, I would say at that time, like 1 year ago when I was going for this program, I had some serious shoulder issue जो अभी काफ़ी हद तक controlled है, but at that time मुझे बहुत serious pain होता था around my shoulder and collarbone. So I ditched the idea of backpack and I took a trolley bag instead. So I had 3 bags in total जो drag करने वाले थे और भगवान की दया से 2 ही हाथ हैं तो उन 2 हाथों के साथ 3 बैग कैसे खींचे जाते हैं वो तो you have seen me dragging around, you know, the whole Europe. You have seen me doing that. Even with the Vande Bharat mission, you have seen me कि मैं एक मतलब 2 राउंड काट के लेके आती थी. Like in one go I'll take 2 bags and in the second go I'll get the third one. So it was quite a hassle. But अगर मैं honestly बताऊँ, taking a backpack is more practical. But मेरा shoulder issue था इसलिए I ditched that option. But backpacks are good and most of the time when you will be taking वीकेंड ट्रिप्स या फिर 4-5 दिन के लिए जा रहे हो या 14 दिन के लिए भी जा रहे हो जो पूरे 2 हफ्ते की छुट्टियां होती हैं, आई थिंक बैकपैक विल बी अ वेरी गुड ऑप्शन. और कुछ ट्रॉली और इन सब का कुछ इशू नहीं रहेगा और सूटकेस तो होगा ही होगा. सो यू कैन चूज बिटवीन बैकपैक एंड लगेज. तो या इवन दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई कैन टॉक इन डिटेल बिकॉज आई टुक अ फ्यू मोर बैग्स विद मी. अगर मैं टोटली बताऊँ तो आई हैड 2 स्लिंग बैग्स, आई हैड 1 स्मॉल बैकपैक द ग्रे वन, I had 1 handbag जो कि मैं अपने लीसे में यूज़ करती थी and 2 suitcases बड़े बड़े 23 kg वाले and 1 trolley bag and 1 laptop bag. So just calculate and just estimate कि कितने सारे bags थे मेरे पास और मैं कभी कोई यूज़ करती थी. एंड द बैकपैक द ग्रे वन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट वाज अ क्लॉथ बैकपैक. तो मैं उसको फोल्ड कर लेती थी तो वो हार्डली एनी स्पेस लेता था. बट क्या स्ट्रॉन्ग निकला है मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं था कि इस बैकपैक के भरोसे मैं पूरी ट्रिप्स कर लूँगी 15-15 दिन की, including my laptop in it. बहुत ही अच्छी डील थी वो. I'll try and look for the links to all the backpacks and छोटे मोटे bags that I used. I'll try to find it online and I'll add the link to those products in the description so you can go check it out. और जो ठीक लगे, practical लगे अपने हिसाब से, just go and buy that. Okay, so the next question is, can you help us contact the English assistants from India that are going to Lyon? Actually dear, I have a list of ex-assistants, especially Indian assistants, who are willing to help you all from different academies. I have mentioned all that in the description box, unki mail IDs, but don't overwhelm them with questions. Just ask the very important questions जिनके बिना तुम आगे process ना कर पाओ. और जो चीज़ें मुझसे नहीं पूछ सकते, you can go ask them, but don't overwhelm them because समझते हो ना, तो डोंट ज़्यादा बॉम्बार्ड मत कर देना क्वेश्चन से, बट यू कैन यूज द मेल IDs दैट दे हैव गिवन, सो जाओ पूछ लो. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, आर DELF B2 पास आउट्स गिवन मोर प्रायोरिटी देन B1 पास आउट्स? No, that's not the case. DELF B1 is a requirement and there is no set bar that you have to get this much percentage of marks. But if you have given your DELF B2, which is a plus point, तो वो भी add कर देना in your application form, but that is not a requirement. But if you have it, then you can mention it. Okay, next question is, what's your IELTS band score? बड़े interested हो, बहुत question आया. What's your IELTS band score? I'll talk about it when I'll make a video about IELTS. तो थोड़ा time रुक जाओ. Next one is, I have to buy a new laptop. Are there any specifications that you would recommend? Okay, बहुत ही गलत इंसान से ये क्वेश्चन पूछा है, because I am not tech savvy at all. तो ये चीज़ें मुझे नहीं पता, but I would recommend all of you to take laptops if you have and if you think that you need it. If not, you can also skip this option, because there are shops where you can use internet and just pay them, like यहाँ पे we have cyber cafes. And apart from that, wherever you will work, there will be a staff room, or staff room में there is a particular section where you have all the computers and you can use their systems using the ID and password that you will be getting once you go to your respective établissement. So you will have a source of computer, but obviously that will be a professional kind of computer. I used to edit also, so I took my laptop with me. So I would say you can take it, and I'm talking about that because कौन सा लेना चाहिए laptop, कौन सा नहीं, you are asking the wrong person. So yeah, maybe watch some technical videos, you might get some idea कि कौन सा लेना चाहिए according to the budget and specifications. But I would say you can take it if you are like a regular laptop user, and you can skip it also अगर उसके बिना भी काम चल रहा है. और अगर कभी ज़रूरत पड़े, then you can go to the cyber cafes, वहाँ के जो होते हैं, you can just go and pay and just use it. And it's not really that expensive, because I remember the last few days when I was winding up my whole life in Toulon, I went to this particular shop where I had to print and get my documents Xerox. So I went to this place and I paid, वैसे मैंने use भी कम किया था, so I paid around 2-3 euros. Okay, so last question is on a very light note, because जब ये मुझे question आया, I was like, मतलब कितना innocent question है ये. Are the strawberries sweet in France? I'm like, कितना genuinely innocent है. तो एक्चुअली वहाँ पे स्ट्रॉबेरीज बहुत इजीली मिलती हैं और बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली मिलती हैं, एंड मैं तो लिटरली स्ट्रॉबेरीज से वहाँ पे एडिक्ट हो चुकी थी, और यहाँ पे मैं खाती भी नहीं थी. बहुत रेयरली, लाइक कभी रेड लाइट पे मिल जाए तो ले ली स्ट्रॉबेरीज. तो यहाँ पे मेरा वो हिसाब होता था, और वहाँ पे मैं लिटरली वेट करती थी, बड़े बड़े बॉक्सेस उठाती थी सीधा स्ट्रॉबेरीज के, एंड आई वुड मेक स्ट्रॉबेरी शेक और पता नहीं क्या क्या बनाती थी मैं स्ट्रॉबेरीज से. So they are like sweet and sour. It's not basically very sweet, it's sweet and sour, जो basic nature of strawberry होता है. So yeah, these were all the questions and I have answered all of them. So yeah guys, these were all the questions that you submitted पता नहीं 2 weeks back, and I'm answering them now, and I hope I have answered all of your questions, all of your doubts. And if you still have it, because I'm sure you will, these doubts and questions, they will keep coming up, because obviously abhi 3 mahine pade hain approximately before you guys go. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. If you liked this video, found it useful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, bell button zarur dabana, kyunki uske bina, and I upload videos every Tuesday and Friday 5 PM. So yeah, that's it guys, and I'll see you next time. Till then, you know what to do. Dream, hustle and explode. Bye bye.